Hi everyone, in this video I am explaining the DBMS second experiment. We have 5 tables. So I have created 5 tables: customer, order, order line, product and supplier. And this is the schema. In this we have to insert the values to each table. So I have inserted the values which they are given. Inserted the values, and this is the command to insert the value. Insert into a table name in the columns, values and the values. So this is the command to insert the values. In the same way, I have inserted the values. Insert the values into the order, means this table. I have insert the values into the order table, and this is the command to view the table. Select star from order. It will show the values or data inserted into the table. In the same way, I created the tables. Inserted the values, order line. I have inserted the values into the order line table, and this is a table, and this is a product table, and this is the product table which I have inserted the values, and this is the customer table. I am inserting the values with the insert command, and this is a table, and this is a supply table. So we start doing queries. So first query is insert the values into the tables, which I did already. So second query is update the postal code of Mary Smith to 10032. So update customer, update table name or set, and the value we have to change with the reference of customer name. So customer name with Henry Smith, and this is to change the value. We use the command update, and the row has been updated. And the third query is insert the record. Insert the record, this record into the order table. And you can see the postal code has been changed here, 10032. Now we are doing the third query. Insert into the order 1. Insert into the table name, columns and the values. And the row has been created. And again we have to delete the record from the order where ID is equal to 108. So we are going to delete from table name where ID is equal to 108, and that row will be deleted. And the fifth query is display the details of product whose price is greater than 100. So select the star means it will show all the values from order line. Star means it will show all the columns from order line table where price is greater than 100. So here you can see all the prices are greater than 100, and you can see the all columns, every column is being viewed. And the sixth query is sort and display the details of supplier whose rating is greater than or equal to 4. So this is the query. Select star, which means all columns from supplier table name where rating is greater than 4. Greater than 4. So order by rating, which means it will order the table by rating. So this is the output. And the seventh query is table order line with a descending order. So select star from order line, table name, order by price in a descending order. So you can see the output, it's showing the price in a descending order. And the 8th query is show the customer details who have ordered the table lamp. So select C star from customer C, order 01. Here we are giving the reference 0102 P1, giving the reference customer C, order 01, order line 02, product P1, where the columns and the columns of another table and the columns of another table, which the customer ID is equal to customer ID, which this customer ID belongs to order customer table, and this customer ID belongs to the customer table. So two different tables, we are joining two different tables and displaying the result. As you can see here, customer ID, customer name, and this is the another address. So it is showing the customer details who have ordered the table lamp, and the select customer, and the main query is how many customers have a name as well as A. So to know that, select query, select customer name from customer table, where customer name like, here we are using a like attribute. So like percentage A, which will show the end letter A. So no rows are selected because there is no one has a letter A. So as you can see, no one has a letter. No one's name is ended with the letter A. So no rows are selected. And the 10th query is list the customers who have the letter Y in their name. So ampersand, we are giving the value Y and between the ampersands, so that it will show the values who has a Y in their names. So the select customer, this is the column name, it will show only this particular column name from customer table, where customer name like percentage Y percentage. So it will show the names which have Y letter. So the 11th query is show the customers whose name start with J. So we are starting J means we have to put the J at the starting and ampersand the next to the J, so that it will show the names whose name start with the J, letter J. And coming to the next query, names of the customers whose order quantities between 10 to 15. So select C dot customer name from customer C, we are giving C with reference C, order 01, order line 02, where C dot customer ID is equal to 01 dot customer ID. So we are taking two tables, which is customer table and the customer ID, and the order table and the order quantity table. So here we are mentioning three tables. So we are getting the values from three tables, which order quantity is between 10 and 15. So this is the result which we got. And coming to the next query, increase the quantity of supplies by 2%. Update supplier, set order quantity is equal to order quantity start 0.02, which it will multiply and show where the rating is greater than 4. So this is the output whose rating is greater than 4. And coming to the next query, display the names of the customers in alphabetical order. So this is the query, select customer name column from the table, customer table, order by customer name. So this is the result which it is showing by the order, alphabetical order. And then coming to the 15th query, number of orders placed in the 10th October. And here we are using count for the count, means it will count the order ID table, order ID column. Select count of order ID, which it will count the number of columns from order 1. This is a table name, and where order date is equal to that particular date, and this is the count of that particular column, which is with reference to the order date. Okay, and the next 16th query is show the order details, customer details for the product ID 1000. So here we are showing the details of the customer and the order whose product ID is 1000. So this is the query. Select C.star, which show the all columns of customer and the all columns of order and the order line table also. Columns from the particular table, customer, order and order line, where customer ID is equal to customer ID. Here you can see the customer ID is different. This customer ID is from customer and this customer ID is from order, and we are using AND class. So the order of ID2 and this thing, which product ID is 1000. So it will show the details of the customer and orders whose product ID is 1000, and Henry Smith is the one whose product ID is 1000, and this is the output for the database second experiment.